Yeah, they can't guard me. Let's go!
Yeah. Nice work, MP. Nice work.
Hey, I appreciate that, Dion. Hey, but I feel bad that I had to go out there and dog you guys like that.
All right, let's take a walk. Coach Troy, MP.
What are you doing, Hot?
Coach Weber, MP. So, what you thinking? Big decisions like this, you could debate yourself forever. But I always find that the right answer is in my gut. Do this. Picture yourself on both teams. Which one feels right?
I'm lost, Dion. Can we go over it all one more time?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. All right, first up, we got the High Flyers. Now, your best teammate there is a point guard, and Coach Troy is a little more modern in his approach to his players.
Right.
Then you got Union Elite. Your best teammate there is a big man, and Coach Weber's a little more old school, but he gets results.
True.
He sent like 15 dudes to the NBA. Now, they're both excellent coaches, and they both care about their players. You just got to figure out which type of team you want to play for and which type of coaching you respond to.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, that all sounds pretty clear.
All right. Now, picture yourself on both teams. Which one feels right?
Hey, Coach Troy, I decided to commit.
Mom, I know what you're thinking. Did I make the right choice? Now, you got a lot of ground to make up in a short amount of time. But you're here now, so let's make the most of it. So you got to ball out to get on the 2KU 250 and start climbing that ladder. But all games ain't weighted equally. How so? Well, MP's got to play well in front of scouts. Scouts show up to games where there's players on the 2KU 250. Now, the coach gave me a schedule.
Oh, this reminds me of...
Hey, we got Hollywood in the building tonight. What's the... Hey, Jay Moore.
PM?
Nah, man. MP.
My bad.
Hey, bro, I get it, you know. High-flying guard like yourself. Out of Chicago? I mean, everybody knows who you are. Guys have been trying to make a name for themselves off of you for years. Man, probably too many to count, huh? You know what? I'm gonna help you out. After tonight's game, you'll never forget my name again.
You talk good. But you know out here, there ain't no faking it. You got a cute story and all, man. But you're a long way from Vermont. You about to get exposed.
Yeah, talent's talent. So I'm not worried.
Maybe you should.
Maybe. Nah.
Hello and welcome everyone to our 2K presentation of WCBL basketball. I'm Joe Lame alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. It's the High Flyers going against Team Ballers.
Nothing quite like a SoCal showdown, the freeway series between the High Flyers out of LA and Team Ballers based in Anaheim. I'm sure a lot of these players know each other already.
And early on here in the club league circuit, we'll find out a lot about these teams by the end of the night.
We'll find out about the teams and also the players. I know there are a few new names on these rosters, and I want to see how guys like MP are going to hold their own out here in WCBL play. And the debut here for MP. Nobody knows too much about him other than he's from Vermont. Interesting to see how he fits into this team.
Starting tonight for Team Ballers, Cody Etherington is at the point. Jaden Moore is going to be their slashing shooting guard. Then Bertie and Rodriguez are filling in at the forward slots with Pasco patrolling. It's Devontae Mills at the 1, then Jason Brock and MP at the 2 and 3. Down low, we got a tandem of Ben Gov and Liam Callahan.
And in the open floor, Brock can take you any which way he wants.
And with MP, I know several teams were interested in having him join their clubs.
Well, there isn't much tape to work off of for MP. He's truly a question mark on this roster, but the coaching staff thinks he's raw, and they must have seen something to take the risk with him. He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
Well, you look at Jaden Moore, and it doesn't take long to see why he's on the 2K U250. Great instincts at attacking the basket.
And he's not the biggest guard by any means, but he is incredibly slippery when getting at the D. He's very hard to stay in front of, and he's a surprisingly consistent finisher around the rim.
MP outside. Fires from the wing. Here's Callahan. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, it's tough to try to keep the gigantic Callahan off the glass at all. Sometimes he's just going to overpower you.
Up top Moore. Bertie returns it to Moore. With 4 to shoot. Over Mills. A shot from Moore, no good. Now the High Flyers with it, and for many of these young men in club play, this is where they learn to solely focus on basketball as their sport.
Yeah, up until now, a lot of these guys played multiple sports. This is where they're starting to learn the nuance and the craft of the game. It's a great place to really hone your abilities.
Now Etherington, 2 points as that one goes.
Solid work around the rim by Moore. He doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
Right side, MP. And they double up MP. Rebounded by... So Team Ballers win the opening possession.
And the debut here for MP. Nobody knows too much about him other than he's from Vermont. Interesting to see how he fits into this team.
Now here's Moore. Clock at 6. Pasco. The shot's good on the assist by Moore.
Good make to get things underway.
Yeah, and always a relief to get those first points out of the way and up on the board.
Starting tonight for Team Ballers, Cody Etherington is at the point. Jaden Moore is going to be their slashing shooting guard. Then Bertie and Rodriguez are filling in at the forward slots, with Pasco patrolling the paint. Looking at the High Flyers, it's Devontae Mills at the 1, then Jason Brock and MP at the 2 and 3. Down low, we got a tandem of Ben Gov and Liam Callahan. Pasco can't get it to fall. And with MP, I know several teams were interested in having him join their club.
Well, there isn't much tape to work off of for MP. He's truly a question mark on this roster, but the coaching staff thinks he's raw, and they must have seen something to take the risk with him.
Well, you look at Jaden Moore, and it doesn't take long to see why he's on the 2K U250.
Why can't I make any
Great
shots?
instincts at attacking the basket.
And he's not the biggest guard by any means, but he is incredibly slippery when getting at the D. He's very hard to stay in front of, and he's a surprisingly consistent finisher around the rim.
Now here's MP. Mills up top. Return to MP. And out of bounds, Team Ballers will take
What is my character doing, man? I know I'm not tripping, right?
And it's Team Ballers to start out.
And the debut here for MP. Nobody knows too much about him other than he's from Vermont. Interesting to see how he fits into this team.
Now here's Bertie. Stolen by Mills. Starting tonight for Team Ballers, Cody Etherington is at the point. Jaden Moore is going to be their slashing shooting guard. Then Bertie and Rodriguez are filling in at the forward slots, with Pasco patrolling the paint. Looking at the High Flyers, it's Devontae Mills at the 1, then Jason Brock and MP at the 2 and 3. Down low, we got a tandem of Ben Gov and Liam Callahan. Now here's Moore. Over MP. off target on the 15-footer. And with MP, I know several teams were interested in having him join their club.
Well, there isn't much tape to work off of for MP. He's truly a question mark on this roster, but the coaching staff thinks he's raw, and they must have seen something to take the risk with him.
Outside, Moore. Berti. Right side, Moore. Basket, good. Well, you look at Jaden Moore, and it doesn't take long to see why he's on the 2K U250. Great instincts at attacking the basket.
And he's not the biggest guard by any means, but he is incredibly slippery when getting at the D. It's very hard to stay in front of, and he's a surprisingly consistent finisher around the rim.
And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball right now. It's the ball is on D. Pass to Mills. Back to MP. Yes, that one's good. Mills picking up the assist.
Not settling for perimeter offense. I like it.
Moore outside. Berti returns it to Moore. Down low, Pasco. And then dunked by Pasco.
Those are the scoring chances you get when you attack as a team.
Yeah, the pick gave him all the room he needed to fly to the rim.
If they keep playing with that kind of cohesiveness, they can really own that end of the court.
And guys, as we mentioned, MP recently breaking into that 2K U250 list.
Anywhere on this list means you at least have some serious potential. Nobody's quite sure what development path MP is going to take, but there's a feeling that he has a high ceiling.
Moore goes in. Berti from long range. On target from long range.
Oh, look at Barry sticking the three-point shot. Nice, crisp shooting motion.
On the wing, it's MP. Moore covering. Team Ballers leading. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And the first one drops.
Jaden Moore, he's got decent size, and what really sets him apart, well, that's his speed. He can weave into tight spaces, and the agility, oh, it's a major asset for his team.
Now here's MP. He's got 6. Again, MP missing. And for many of these young men in club play, this is where they learn to solely focus on basketball as their sport.
Yeah, up until now, a lot of these guys played multiple sports. This is where they're starting to learn the nuance and the craft of the game. It's a great place to really hone your abilities.
Shot clock at 3. Pasco can't get it to fall. And here are the high flyers now. Trailing by 2. And that one's good from MP.
Oh, the dime, courtesy of Mills. He's got a great feel for the floor.
Here's Etherington. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And it's good for 2.
Terrific find. Everyone loves playing with someone who can move the ball like that.
Now here's Mills. And here's MP on the outside. Makes the bucket. And he's now got 5 field goals on the night. He's 5 of 8. Outside, Moore. Pass to Berti. Etherington. Kicked out to Rodriguez. Moore covered by MP. Moore with the good look. The high flyers grab the miss. Here's MP. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, shooting 67%.
6-7.
Moore outside. Pass to Berti. The three-pointer, no good. The high fly is leading. And in club league play here in the WCBL, these kids get such a wealth of minutes in such a short amount of time.
The game's
Not even know I
fast
quoted on.
and quick. And honestly, there's a lot to learn on the fly, but there's a ton of opportunity. And for some players, it can be a bit overwhelming.
Now Etherington. Now Pasco. Outside, Moore. Rodriguez, the screen. Can they get it? And again, no good by Team Ballers. Here's the high flyers. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Here's Brock. And he misses his first shot of the game. To the inside. More shot falls.
Solid work around the rim by Moore. He doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
From deep, it's MP. Falls right in. He's 8 for 11 with that shot.
You're just asking for more trouble than you can handle if you let him roam free in three-point range.
Moore on the wing. Berti trying to come back with a three of his own, but it's no good. One thing that the players need to balance in club play is focusing more on winning versus stuffing their own stat sheet.
It's a chance to show your skills in this league. And of course you want to win the game, but win or lose, at the end of the day, scouts are factoring in your individual performance as well. So if you want to get noticed, you better be playing your best out there.
And here's Etherington. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. Moore outside. They set a pick to the middle. Here's Raheel. The high flyers grab the miss. It's stolen. To the paint. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And all of that created off the turnover.
Tremendous anticipation on the defensive end, then the awareness to get the ball up the floor.
On top of that, the aggressiveness at the rim. What an excellent sequence.
And Coach Troy of the High Flyers, he's a young coach, even by this club league standard.
It's true. As you said, Troy is one of the younger coaches, but it's clear that he knows the game, and his drive is apparent. Plus, he's already got a great track record for developing talent.
Now here's Moore. He's got 5. And good that time.
That's textbook. Moore got to his spot, and he made the defense pay.
And that one's good from MP.
They've just shot the lights out, and their opponent, not as much.
The question is, how long can they continue to do this? We've got a ways to go still.
Here's Summers. Pass to Moore. Mahil. Gunn brings it down.
2 minutes remaining.
On the wing, it's MP. He's guarded by Moore. Gets it to go from long range.
Shooting it so efficiently right now. He's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half.
For a lot of club players, this is their first time learning a role other than being the star of their team.
For many of these guys, they were the best that their school had to offer. But in this league, the skill level and competition here is much higher. And look, at the end of the day, not everyone is going to be the offensive star of their team, and that's so important for the development of these guys, to learn how to fill the role that's needed.
Now here's Moore. He has 7. Mahil. Gunn brings it down.
This is a quarter I'm sure he'd rather forget.
Yeah, he needs to put this one behind him and move on. Also, make some fresh adjustments.
He's a strong finisher at the rim. He's not going to miss a chance like that.
And he doesn't even need 2 hands to do it.
Yeah, his teammates are loving that one. Hyped up before he even got off the ground.
Moore can't hit it. Mills on the wing, guarded by Etherington. It's MP missing. Outside, Moore. Etherington, guarded by MP. Back to Moore. Pass to Etherington. Shot clock at 6. They get it again. Kicks it to Summers. Sinks the tray. So we conclude the first half. High Flyers out in front, up by 12. Plenty of action still to come when we return. Welcome back to the second half of this West Coast Club battle between the High Flyers and Team Ballers. And something to note about MP, I heard he was training with Dion Benjamin to help prepare for this one.
And if you don't know about Dion Benjamin, he has a well-known open run. A lot of talent has come out of there. And to see MP working out with him, that's certainly a positive in the eyes of many scouts.
Now here's MP. Jacks up a 3. Rodriguez grabs the board.
Didn't convert this time, but that's